Well, obviously, a week helps us. Ozzy trained today, so again, it's always train. We see how they feel the next day. So, but at least he was able to be full out in training today.
No, it won't be this week, but a little bit on the Friberg signing.
It's good. I mean, obviously, Erik played with us before. We know him. He had an interest in coming back. He's, he always enjoyed his time here, and he had a successful time back in Europe. Got a couple of caps for Sweden. Got to play in the Italian top division as well. So I think he's a player that can help us, in midfield, and he's a guy that the guys who played with him, really liked him, and so I think he'll fit in well. Be a good character guy for our locker as well.
Do you think that he could maybe be a starter type guy, even at full strength, or is he more of just with an eye on building depth and just sort of adding to your options here?
I mean, Erik's a player who started wherever he's been, with few exceptions. So he's a guy that's definitely going to compete for a starting spot. Yeah.
Does he have a favorite of the midfield roles, or do y'all have a hole that is most inviting?
He's played different roles. With us the first time around, he played in the middle. He played outside a little bit. In Sweden and in Italy, he's played in the middle. He's played outside. He's also played as a defensive midfielder as well. So he's played all the positions.
Are you worried at all about the morale of the young guys kind of coming in and getting their chance and also getting 3 straight losses? I mean, I would think it's tougher for younger guys to deal with than maybe the veterans that have been through this kind of roller coaster before.
No, it's hard for anybody, but it's all part of growing up. That's where you got to grow up. You got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps and get it done.
It seems like Pineda kind of struggled on the defensive end playing in that position. Is there any thoughts on maybe some changes there with the partner to Azira?
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think we all struggled a little bit because of our speed. I thought they were faster than us, and they got to things more than we did. We were outnumbered a little bit in there as well. But, we have to be quicker and faster. Everybody, not just Pineda.
Craven, he's also played kind of on the outside. Any thoughts on S2? Any thoughts on maybe playing him more as a midfielder than up top?
Who are you talking? Craven?
Yes, Craven.
No, we see him as a forward.
You had mentioned last week that sort of the main goal of Portland was to get through healthy. Did you accomplish that goal, at least looking towards Friday?
Yeah, we didn't take any other injuries there. That was one of the reasons not playing Remick in the particular game because of his hamstring. Rose. We probably shouldn't have played him as many minutes as we did. He was a little more, he said he was 100%, but, when you look at the game afterwards, I don't think he was necessarily. But that's young players have eagerness, they want to play. I'm not going to fault them for that.
Yeah.
I guess a little bit, you got the big game coming up this Friday with the top team in the league. How big of a challenge is that for you guys?
Every game for us right now is a challenge, but I think when we're confident and when we get our legs underneath us, I think we're good.
Barrett was the only goal scorer last year versus DC. How much do you kind of rely on him with Clint gone for Gold Cup?
We're going to have to rely on him. He's got to give us more than he gave us in Portland.